All right, in this video we're going to be doing vertical angles using algebra. And again, we're going to just be doing probably two-step equations. And of course, vertical angles look like this. They're when two lines intersect and you have opposite angles that are congruent. So these two are congruent and these two are congruent, meaning they have the same measure. And altogether they're going to add up to 360 because they create a circle. So let's say that this was 100 degrees, this would be 100. And if this was 100, that would be 80 because together they make a half of a circle. And then this would be 80. And if you add up all four of those numbers, you're going to get 360. So, and if you forget any of this, this is stuff that we've already learned. I'm just recapping it. So when you use algebra with vertical angles, it looks something like this. These two will be congruent. Ironically, that was 100 degrees. I didn't mean to do that, but like these two angles are going to be the same measure. So if this one is 100, then this one will also be 100. So your equation is going to be 2x plus 50 equals 100. And that's what you're going to solve. So you will always be setting them equal when you're dealing with vertical angles. So let's go ahead and solve that equation. We get 2x plus 50 equals 100. So we're going to subtract 50 and we get 2x equals 50. We divide by 2 and x equals 25. All right, the next one looks like this. And what we know is that x plus 21 is congruent to 147. They are the same. They are equal. When they are the same or equal, you can set them equal. So x plus 21 equals 147. And that's going to be our equation. And that's actually a one-step equation, so that's even easier yet. So let's go ahead and solve it. So it was x plus 21 equals 147. I subtract 21 from both sides. And 7 minus 1 is 6, 4 minus 2 is 2, and then 1. So x is 126. Oh, wait, we're not done yet. Let's go back over here. So x is 25. That's what we figured out. But we didn't answer the question yet. It wants to know what the measure of angle BOD is. So this angle over here. Well, we don't even need to solve for x to find that because we're actually using these angles here. Together, these two angles add up to 180 degrees. So 100 plus what would get me 180? So 180 minus 100 is 80 degrees. So angle BOD is 80. And this side over here is also 80. Let's see what this one asked. We already solved for x. It's 126. So let's fill that in. And it asks me for POS. So they're talking about this angle right here. If this one's 147, all I have to do is, if I look at it, this is supplementary angles. They create a straight line. So 147 plus something is 180. So 180 minus 147 should tell me this angle right here. So 180 minus 147, and that's 33. So this angle is 33 degrees, which is what they asked me for. Let's do 2 more at least. All right, so I'm going to set these equal to each other. 2x equals 62. I can do the work on here on this one because this doesn't require a lot of work. I'm going to divide by 2 and I'm going to get 31. X is 31. 62 divided by 2 is 31. So let's read the question. What's the measure of MOL? So we're talking about this angle. And in order to get that, I'm going to take 180 minus 62. And whatever 180 minus 62 is, 118. Which means this is 118. And we could go all the way around again. All right, let's keep moving. We have 2 vertical angles that are the same, that are congruent, that are equal. So 7x minus 4 equals 87. I'm going to go ahead and just solve it on here. So I'm going to add 4 to both sides. And I'm going to get 91. I feel like I did that wrong. Let me see. No. Okay, yeah, it works out. All right, if I divide by 7, I get 13. 91 divided by 7 is 13. So x is 13. So let's see what they asked us for. The measure of NOQ. NOQ. Well, again, if I take 180 minus 87, that'll give me this piece over here. And if you're confused at all, then go back to vertical angles and watch those videos again. Okay, so go ahead and do 5 and 6 by yourself, and then show them to me and let me look at your work before you move on. Okay.